Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is David Hanlon, aka the Laptop Lemon. No, the Laptop Legend, that's what it is, I always forget. And in today's video, I want to talk about the fact that you can grow a small account to a big account by focusing on the statistics. And here is how it works. Yeah, sorry, I don't know who that was. Must have been my alter ego. I don't know if you've seen that movie Split, but I might have like 10 different personalities and they all come out occasionally. So, let's make sure that doesn't happen again right now. Alright guys, but on a more serious note, I'm making this video to explain how it's possible to grow a tiny account into a massive account that you could retire on someday. And you might not think this is possible, but it is, due to the incredible power of compound interest. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, you might have a $10,000 account. You might have a $5,000 account. You might have a $1,000 account. Let's take a $1,000 account, for example. How much money do you guys think, off the top of your head, without checking, if you made 1% compounded every single trading day of the year, call it 250 days. So take $1,000, earn 1% compounded on it for 250 days. How many dollars do you have at the end of that time? Any guesses? The answer is over $12,000 starting from $1,000 in 1 year. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. And if you're starting with more than that, if you're starting with $2,000, if you're starting with $5,000, it just gets even crazier, guys. So let me dive into my computer and explain this a little bit more in depth. All right, guys, so I'm here at my computer, and this is a compound interest calculator. So I'll throw this link in the description if you guys just want to do a little experimentation and figure out what your account could possibly be at if you average 1% a day. And honestly, I've been averaging more than that recently. It does get a little easier once you get over the PDT rule, but let me just talk about it in a little bit. So again, you can see here, starting with $1,000, earning 1% daily interest on average for 250 days. And again, this is how much you make, guys. So you start off, you make $10 the first day, and by the last day, you make $119 in that day. That's really not that much. You don't need to make that much money. And again, you end the year with $12,000. Now, what is the most important thing here? Every single day, you're adding money. Every single day, you're making profits, and you're not taking huge losses that are gonna knock you down from 11,000 down to 9,000 in 1 day. That absolutely destroys your trajectory. So that's why I focus on cutting losses so quickly. And again, this is for an $1,000 account. I mean, this is crazy. So the next year, say you start the next year with $12,000. Start the next year with $12,000. What can that get you to? $144,000. I mean, that's insane. That's in 2 years. That's crazy. How much are you making per day by the end? You're making $1,400 per day at the end. You really don't need to make that much. You just need to get consistently profitable and then scale it up while avoiding huge losses. That's literally the most important thing. And if you guys think this is like far-fetched or something, that this is unsustainable, this is exactly what I've done to grow my account. Look at this. Here's the performance in my Fidelity account. You can see here, my current account balance is $116. But look at this. Back in April, my account was $5,933. In October, I deposited $500, but I was at $10,000 in my account in October. I mean, you go back 1 month. The beginning of January, my account was $18,000. $18,000. And now the profits this month that I've closed are $76,963. It's insane. I mean, I've been averaging more than 1% a day. But because I avoid those big losses, the small gains add up. And if you look back at my videos from a couple of months ago, guys, I literally was averaging stuff like this. I would make 120 a day. I would make 50 in a day. You know, it does not have to be a lot of money. It just has to be consistent. So the most important thing is working on your discipline. Because there's been some people I've seen in the Discord who come in with $1,000. I think someone posted in there today. He came in with $1,200 at the beginning of the week, and now he's at like $780. if you're not consistently profitable yet, you can't take the type of position size where you're going to be losing $400 in a week, because that just destroys you. If you're not consistently profitable yet, take 1 share. Take 10 shares. And if you're in a commission-free brokerage like Fidelity, you're not going to have a $7 loss on a $10 position because you have a commission. Which is really why it's so important to make sure you have a commission-free brokerage if you're starting with a small account, because commissions absolutely destroy you. Say you take a $100 trade, right? You take a $100 trade, but it's a TD Ameritrade. They charge you $6.95 to buy and $6.95 to sell. Call it $7. That's $14 to buy and sell. You just lost 14% before you even calculate what you made or lost on the stock. If you're break even on the stock, you lose 14%. And obviously, if you're losing 14% on trades, you're not going to average 1% a day. So it's so important when you have a small account to avoid those commissions. Don't trade in a brokerage that has commissions on the stocks that you're trading. Once you get up above the PDT, yeah, it doesn't matter as much anymore. If you're trading $20,000 position sizes, $7 really doesn't matter anymore. But if you're trading small size, working on gaining profitability, it is so important. Now, let me do this for me. I put this in here. What am I at? No, what am I at? Call it $110,000. If I keep up this pace, a year from now, I could have $1 million account. And this account, again, was at $10,000 a couple of months ago. I mean, you go look here, this account was, again, back in February. At the beginning of February, I don't even know what is the beginning of February. I guess it was $35,000 at the beginning of February. And that's, I mean, it's February 19th when I'm filming this. And now it's $116,000. Compound growth is such a powerful tool, guys. Now, this is actually if you guys don't believe me, you know, this is Profitly. And this is a service that I like. I like it a lot because you can verify your trades. So you guys can go and see every single trade that I've taken. This is verified. I upload directly from my brokerage. And they only go back, I think, 3 months, which is why it doesn't have all of my profits here. It also does not include today's profits. It also does not include unrealized profits. So I think between all that, it's pretty accurate. And you guys can see, this is my profit chart. Where did I get over PDT? Right in this area. And again, once I got over PDT, I went from trading $10,000 worth of stock a day to trading $500,000 worth of stock a day. And this is such an important concept because when you're under the PDT, you need to focus on the best setups. You need to focus on the best setups. I trade every single setup that I think could possibly make me money because I can get in and get out if I need to. If you're trading with a small account, you guys need to focus on only putting your money in the very best setups. Because if you're under the PDT rule, every single dollar is valuable. Because once you put it in, if you have a cash account like I recommend to get around the PDT rule, you're going to have to wait 2 days for that money to settle. So you guys only need to focus on those A-grade setups. And if it's not an A-grade setup, don't trade it. If you go from a $1,200 account to a $700 account, you're taking way too big size and you're not focusing on the best setups. And it's just so, it hurts me. It hurts my soul to see. Because you're giving into like basic human psychology. And basic human psychology is when we see something that's going, we don't want to miss out. So you see a stock spiking, maybe on the NASDAQ, a low float NASDAQ stock spiking, you want to buy it. You see it went from $3 to $5 in a minute. You're like, ooh, I want to get on this. So you buy at $5. Except that's not an A-grade setup. And then it comes crashing back down to 4. You're like, shoot, all right, I'm going to sell as soon as it goes back up to 5 so I can break even. And then it just keeps fading back down. And all of a sudden it's at 250 and you just lost 50% of your position. You cannot do that, guys. You cannot do that. You need to focus on the best setups. Focus on the panic dip buys. If you're trying to grow a small account, literally just focus on the panic dip buys. That's all I would do if I were in your position. And again, I was in your position. That's what's so crazy about this. And that's what's so cool about this because I was under PDT. I had a $10,000 account a few months ago. And now I have over $100,000 in my account. And it's insane to even think about. Now, there's actually a lot of cool things on here. So again, you can see my trades. I import these all, bulk import. So you can see all the stocks that I'm trading. But if I actually go here, see some more stats, it's pretty cool. So I can see a lot of analysis here. I am 66 accurate. I win on 66% of my trades. So 2/3 of my trades I make money on, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool to know that. My average dollar gain on my trade is $255. Average percentage gain is 4% gain on my trades. And again, I don't trade with my entire account, but it's just cool to see these stats. 356 winning trades, 183 losing trades. Largest winning trade is bigger than my largest losing trade. It's just cool. It's cool to see. And I can keep going. You know, go to the overview. Average percent gains. Let's see, day of the week. This one's cool to see. I can see here that, man, I've made a lot more money on Wednesday. Wednesday's my best day. Friday's my worst day. That's kind of cool. It's cool to know that. So you have to go back and analyze yourself and know, like, where are you the most successful? What setups are you succeeding at? Because if you literally want to be successful by trading and you just see stocks spiking and you buy them, you're going to lose money, and you might as well stop watching my channel and stop trying to trade, because you're going to lose money and waste your time. That was me 5 years ago. I saw stocks spiking and I clicked buy, and I lost money. So what's changed since then? Again, now I focus on the best setups. That's how I got my account over the PDT rule. And once you're over the PDT rule, you can afford to be less picky. You can trade those C-grade setups, because if they go against you, you can cut. And it doesn't matter. You didn't waste any buying power, because you can just buy back again on a better setup. But if you have limited buying power, you cannot do that. Winning percentage, let's see this. Wow, I win more on Tuesday. Interesting. Okay, how does that make sense? That's a little weird. 75% and 28%. I'm not understanding that. Months? I mean, look at my gains in February compared to everything. That's just insane. Duration? Duration of trades, that's pretty cool. Again, you can see most of my trades, most of my profit comes from these very short trades. Longest trade is 33 days. I guess I shouldn't take those weak trades. I've only lost on those. It's just cool to see. Go analyze yourself, you know? Share price. Where do I make the most amount of money? That's crazy. That was GameStop. I don't know what that was, or what that was. But I mean, I'm trading everything is like between $1 and $2. You can see that profit range, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. What else we got here? Position size. Dollar amount. It's pretty cool to see. I take 500,000 shares, I'd get some more money. Just interesting to see, guys. It's just cool. I love to see it. Man. I love looking at the data to learn where I've been successful and learn how I can improve. If you don't self-reflect, you're not going to get better. And it's evolving times, and if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Hopefully this video is helpful. Hopefully it's motivational. Because seriously, guys, I was in your shoes not too long ago. And even if you have an $1,000 account instead of a $10,000 account, okay, that's fine. It's just going to take you a little bit longer. But if you focus on the best setups, man, the power of compound growth is insane. Cut your losses quickly. Get out of the trade as soon as it goes against you. Focus on the A-grade setups, and you have the potential to be where I'm at or above where I'm at in no time. Because it happened quickly for me, and if it happened quickly for me, it can happen quickly for you. So that's it for this video, guys. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, please smash that like button. Destroy it. Obliterate it. My likes are dying. I get like 1 like a video. So it seriously hurts my soul. And if you don't press it, I don't know. I might have to stop drinking kombucha. And if I stop drinking kombucha, I'm going to turn into a depressed man, and I won't be able to help you guys. So you don't want that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, let's grow better together. Preguntar, bebé, dime por qué te mientes. No puedes esconder todo lo que tú por mí sientes.